Hi and welcome back for another video, and in this particular video I would like to talk about Samsung Galaxy J3 2016. It has been 1 year since I purchased Samsung Galaxy J3 2016. It is in the month of June 2016 that I bought this smartphone to review on my channel. Throughout the year, I occasionally used Samsung Galaxy J3 as my secondary device. I could never use it as my primary device because there are certain things that are lacking in this smartphone. I'm going to mention that here. For someone who is elderly and for someone who does not use his smartphone extensively, then he can definitely buy this smartphone, and for him it is a perfect smartphone. For a person who does not play heavy games, for a person who needs smartphone to just call other people, for him the smartphone is more than enough. So the internal memory of the Samsung Galaxy J3 is just 8 GB. It fills up very quickly. In fact, so quickly that you won't be able to realize that it's just 8 GB. This is not enough, at least for me. In this amount of memory, you won't be able to install all the necessary applications and keep them when you need them. I am actually used to keeping the necessary apps always installed. So whenever I need them, I don't have to download them. I just straight away start using them. So in this case, that's a problem. So the device has an ability to run high-end games. It can run games like Assassin's Creed Identity. It can run games like GTA San Andreas. It is how good the smartphone is. It has the ability to do those things, but the 8 GB memory actually makes it actually kind of impossible to install these good games. These are high graphic games. They require a lot of internal memory, and in this case, since this smartphone does not have that much of memory, you cannot install the games and have fun. If you want to install, you just have to make sure that you have no other app installed on this smartphone, and that too you might have to reset and clean everything that you have on this smartphone. So you cannot basically use the internal memory for applications. So then as far as performance of the smartphone is concerned, I had a pretty good experience with it, and I think it is a good smartphone. The performance is beautiful. There is no problem at all. For the budget, for the price that this smartphone is coming, it is really a good performing smartphone, and I was pretty impressed when I started using it, given the fact that the Samsung smartphones at that time were very slow. And this was the fast smartphone that from Samsung that I was using in this price range. Of course, now there are many smartphones that come with 3 GB of RAM, but if you go back to 1 year, then you can understand that this was one of the rare case for the Samsung at that point of time. The battery of the Samsung Galaxy J3 2016 runs throughout the day, but eventually the battery will become weak after 8 to 10 months. You will have to manage in the battery department also. But in the early days, there is no such issue. In the early days, the battery backup is really good, but then the battery actually starts draining very quickly, and then the time to charge also increases by the passing months. The camera is fine. You are actually looking at the camera samples of the Samsung Galaxy J3 2016. I have already made a separate review of the camera of the Samsung Galaxy J3 2016. Given the price point and given the name of the brand, I think it is fine. The quality of the Samsung Galaxy J3 2016 is fine. Some people have been complaining about this smartphone. They were complaining that this smartphone hangs a lot, and of course there is this problem, but I did not face it that much. And every Samsung smartphones in this price range is known to hang, and it hangs too, but it does not hang that much. There is no lag in the smartphone. The touch is smooth, and it is still smooth. It's working fine even today, even though it is almost 1 year now. It is working fine. Of course, this smartphone, the Samsung Galaxy J3 is no match to its Xiaomi counterparts now, but the durability of the smartphone and the brand assurance makes the smartphone a good secondary smartphone. If you want to gift the smartphone to your elders and to your sister, then this is one of the perfect smartphones that you can buy for them. This smartphone is perfect for those people who just want to have a smartphone and want to use it for browsing the internet, for watching the videos on YouTube, for making calls. This is a perfect smartphone for those people. If you lean towards gaming, then I recommend not going towards the smartphone. But apart from that, everything is fine in this smartphone. Battery is there, and then the memory. Major problem with the Samsung Galaxy J3 2016 is its memory. So this is it, guys. Thanks for watching. I will meet you next time in another video. Until then, have a good day.